Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Film Geek here, and this is my top 10 best movies of 2009. This is, in my opinion, the best of the best that came out this year. Just remember, I didn't see all the movies. There were over 600 movies that came out in 2009. Kind of hard to watch that many, unless you're doing nothing else. So, you might have movies on your list that I didn't see. Let me know what your top 10 movies are in the comment section down below. And if any of my top 10 you think aren't really good enough to be there, let me know that too. So without further ado, here's my top 10 movies of 2009. Number 10 is Taken. Liam Neeson was just freaking amazing in this movie. It was so impactful, so intense. I loved every second of it. Number 9, Superman, Batman, Public Enemies. This was a straight-to-DVD animation by DC Comics. It was awesome. I read the entire Superman, Batman series of comic books, and thought that this movie completely encapsulated everything that was. It was great, fantastic. I loved it. Number 8, Monsters vs. Aliens. I was not expecting a whole lot from this movie, but it definitely delivered. It was definitely up there with things like WALL-E. Number 7, Watchmen. This is, in my opinion, one of the top 10 superhero movies of all time. It was just fantastic. 6, Star Trek. I was really shocked by this. I have never in my life enjoyed a Star Trek movie. This movie was great. The acting was cool, the story was great, the special effects, everything about it. I loved it. Number 5, The Hangover. This was easily the funniest movie I have seen in years. Absolutely loved it. Some crazy shit happens that I would have never thought to see in a movie. Number 4, Up. I know it was kind of depressing at parts, but in my opinion, this movie was almost as good as WALL-E. And you guys know I loved WALL-E last year. Number 3, Drag Me to Hell. Oh, this movie was so freaking awesome. I can't even put into words how great I thought that Drag Me to Hell was. Everything about it was just sweet. Number 2, Paranormal Activity, the little movie that could. This movie was creepy as fuck, and there was some cool ass shit in it that made me surprised it was made for less than $12,000. And number 1, best movie of 2009 in Film Geek's opinion, District 9. This movie, I can't say a single bad thing about this movie. Well, I'll take that back. I can say bad things about every movie I've ever seen in my life. The only bad thing I have to say about District 9 is there were a couple of pieces of dialogue that were extremely cliche and made me want to smack myself in the face. But there's like maybe half a dozen sentences in the whole thing that pissed me off. The rest of it was stunning. The special effects were out of this world outstanding, no pun intended. The acting from a first-timer was unbelievably brilliant. The story was extremely unique and amazing and awesome, and I just loved every second of District 9. It blew me away. So those are my top 10 movies of 2009. What are yours? What do you disagree with? What do you think I should see and have on my list? Leave me a comment section down below. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and get the word out that the Movie Mob's Film Geek is here on YouTube.